Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on the big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Signs a quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think that
no shot to bring him down. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time. So let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. set it down for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Syracuse lines up quickly. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. And he's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Motion now from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Orangemen. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust, and it's their first timeout. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 15. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Syracuse lines up quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Now they'll run a draw play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down now after the sack. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff on the counter play.
Well, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. Syracuse lines up quickly.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Here's the second down play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Orangeman. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
23, North Carolina.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. Will begin the drive with excellent field position. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Where the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Tackle, but first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense expecting to run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway.
North Carolina, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
North Carolina Tar Heels will take over.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback keeps the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, and another incompletion. And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to 36. Syracuse lines up quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Syracuse. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like
he'll be brought down so they come up empty on that two-point try.
How about this on this two-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback, he's waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Syracuse lines up quickly. Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? The kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. He decides to keep it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 for them. Syracuse lines up quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's Syracuse on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive.
The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the deep.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. The defense showing blitz here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Orangeman.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Syracuse lines up quickly. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
This try is no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, UNC. This will be fun. Strange things happen when a conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with the running game. That run moves the ball to the 16. Now it's 2nd down here.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Syracuse. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Sticking with the running game. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll give it to the back. And a short run there to end the game. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score.